Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Experiencing GhiaLogic. Hello, my beautiful, my wonderful, and my loyal listeners. Welcome to another episode of Experiencing GhiaLogic. I'm your lovely host, GhiaLogic, and this is episode 252. On today's episode, I want to talk to you all about ChatGPT. If you don't know what ChatGPT is, let me show you. All right, so I actually have ChatGPT on my home screen, bottom row. Now, if you don't even know what this app is, you're like, Gia, okay, what is ChatGPT? If this is your very first time even hearing about ChatGPT, let me let you in on a secret. ChatGPT is a chatbot and virtual assistant that uses artificial intelligence to understand and generate human language. It was developed by OpenAI, an AI research company, and it was launched in November 2022. It is trained on large amounts of text data such as conversations or articles, and it uses a transformer algorithm to learn how to generate text that sound like human conversation. And then it lists here what ChatGPT can be used for. It says explaining quantum mechanics, planning a day in New York City, writing computer code, solving mathematical equations, creating designs, summarizing information, or creating charts. I use ChatGPT to give me better titles on my episodes if I really want to sound fancy and I want to be a little bit more creative than a broad general title, right? If I want to think outside of the box, ChatGPT will definitely give me an answer. Even it gives me, ChatGPT also gives me podcast episode ideas. So not just the titles, but the ideas of what I should even talk about. You know, being a content creator is not always the easiest thing. Sometimes nothing comes to mind. So I go to ChatGPT, type in what's something hot I could talk about, give me a topic to talk about that focuses on cultural competency, things of that sort. I just think that it makes my life really easy, and it's even better than Google. I no longer Google things. To be honest, I just go to ChatGPT. If I need to do a quick comparison, if I need the stats on a few different topics, I'm going to go to ChatGPT as opposed to going to Google. Yeah, that sounds crazy and that sounds nuts, but I'm just going to type it right in. Yeah, that's the answer. We're living in a time period where there's really no reason for you to not know something. There's really no reason for you to be completely ignorant on a topic. I can get if you've never heard of something ever before, but you should have something on your phone that you could look up and find out the answer to. I think this is an excellent app to have if you're going to be traveling to an unknown city, an unknown country. Definitely download ChatGPT. You can get recipes, you can translate. I'm sure you could type a thesis paper using ChatGPT, and you just need to tweak that paper using your personal tone. But again, this is a lifesaver. I think that if you are living life without this app, you are living life backwards. You're living life harder than what it should be. It actually just doesn't make any sense. I've learned so much on ChatGPT about certain wars, right? So when I'm watching Oppenheimer, I'm looking up even more details and more battles about World War II. There's always more to learn, and that's why I really enjoy ChatGPT, because I guess so many people have helped write its code that the research is pulling from so many different places that it's better than a history book. That sucks to say, because clearly history books aren't going to be around for too much longer the way it looks like our country's going, right? So clearly you just gotta ride the wave and go with whatever is trending and popular, and eventually we're going to have OpenAI and Apple's own artificial intelligence on the iPhone, and that's going to, I guess, be like a souped up Siri in a way. I'm not in a rush to use that because, I mean, ChatGPT is really all I need, but I'm definitely intrigued to see how that advances our everyday use using our iPhone, and then eventually I'm sure it'll come to the iPad, the MacBook, the iMac, and things of that nature. So technology is clearly just up and away, and there's no turning back. There's no slowing down. Anything is clearly possible, but I don't want to scare you. This episode is to really encourage you to incorporate and to use ChatGPT every single day of your life for everything. There's a trend on TikTok that says you can type in to ChatGPT what a day in the life would be of your dream career. And then when you type in a day in the life of me being a blah, 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 or me doing da, 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 right? It'll tell you what it's like to live a day in that life. And then you can ask it, what are the steps for me to achieve this? This is my goal career. This is my dream career. I want to do this. How do I do this? It'll tell you how to do that. And then you can ask it, okay, today is day 1 of me wanting to achieve becoming a neuroscientist. What should I do today on day 1 to achieve this? It types it out for you. It just types it out. When I was getting my hair done, I was typing into ChatGPT the exact conversation I was having with my braider. And she's from the country Gabon, which is in West Africa. And we were talking about if she should purchase property and build a home, or if she should purchase property and build a business. I asked it that. She thought that it wouldn't know about Gabon. It did. It knew about the things that spark tourism. It knew about its socio-economic climate. It knew everything about Gabon, a country in Western Africa. What else have I typed into ChatGPT? Let me tell you. Let's scroll all the way down, because I like that it keeps my history. I've asked ChatGPT about cloud engineer skills. I've asked ChatGPT about Griselda Blanco, the Godmother. I think that was like a Netflix series. I typed in the deadliest tsunami. I typed in Marnie and Cash Cobain, and it even knew who Marnie was. It knew Marnie and Cash Cobain's friendship. Like I be typing in stuff like that just to see if it's gonna tell me some BS, and it doesn't. It really doesn't. If you want to go through life the way that I would say most people are going through life right now, that are making good money, successful, smart, talented, they're all using AI. I hate to break it to you. It is what it is. Get with it or get lost. I'm going to definitely get jiggy and lay down, and I'm going to use this in every aspect to try to help me with the computer, with living life, with just having the information on hand to be better, to be smarter, to be more talented. This is such a competitive world that we're living in. You truly and honestly have to be multifaceted if you want to matter. It is what it is. And yeah, I use ChatGPT to do so. Also, something that just came to mind. It has nothing to do with ChatGPT, so I guess I'm done with the main topic. But Elon Musk. At one point, I was going to do a podcast episode over Elon Musk. I had researched him. He's done so much, you guys. This man has lived in South Africa. He has lived in Canada. Now he's in America. He made some tweets the other day. I'm not a fan. I respect him, but he's weird, and I knew he was weird. But whenever Taylor Swift came out endorsing Kamala Harris, after the last presidential debate about a week ago, Elon Musk reacted to the endorsement and said, "Fine, Taylor, you win, ... I will give you a child and guard your cats with my life." Okay. These are the unwarranted things that women go through every day. Just in case you didn't know and you didn't have an example, perfect example. After the last assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump, he tweeted, "Why does these things never happen to Biden or Kamala Harris?" Excuse me, what? So I hope that he's no longer the owner of X soon. I saw some tweets that Mark Cuban was interested in purchasing X. I pray that he does, because I think he just sold the Mavs, right? I want to say he just sold the Mavs. He just sold the Dallas Mavericks for $3.5 billion. So, dang, and he still maintains a 27% ownership stake. With that extra $3.5 billion, hopefully he can buy X, turn it back to Twitter, and get it back on track. Because now President Donald Trump, or former President Donald Trump, has his Twitter back. I thought they banned him for life. I'm so confused. So I wanted to speak about that. I don't know why ChatGPT made me think of Elon Musk. I guess because they're both in the technology realm. But I don't like Elon Musk, and I respect his work. He's a hard worker. He's achieved a lot. And yeah, you're successful. But you're out of pocket, and you lack ethics, and you're sexist, and I don't know why these men act like this, but they have daughters. Y'all clearly do not care. It's just giving weird. It's giving weird. I think Taylor Swift is honestly and truly due an apology. Now Donald Trump is attacking her. All these people are attacking Taylor Swift just for doing her due diligence, just for doing her American right of endorsing a president. You know, she knew that this is an important presidential election that's on the way in November. We're 2 months away. We just had a debate. She can't endorse somebody and say why she's endorsing someone. You talking about you finna give her kids? The girl did not ask for that. She's in a relationship. That's what is... The gag is, the girl's not even single. Like, what are you doing? You're disrespecting Travis Kelce. I'm not even the biggest fan of Taylor, but this is just odd. Again, Taylor's not done nothing to me. I'm not a hater, you know, but I don't know her music anymore. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm glad she's using her platform to endorse, to get people to vote, and maybe she will influence the people that have something to do with the electoral college, because in my opinion, that's all that truly matters. I don't think that our vote counts. I think our vote counts and matters more on a state and a local level, but when it comes to the president, I believe that it's already written. I think that with the electoral college and their decision making and their power, I mean, it doesn't matter about the popular vote. But the fact that she still made that statement could maybe still influence some powerful people to make a decision on this very important election coming up. So again, unwarranted, unnecessary. Praying that Mark Cuban can take over X, turn it back to Twitter, because why would you name something like that X? Nobody's getting views on the app unless you pay for it. So it's just all out of whack. I don't know what Elon Musk has under his sleeve next for the app, but let's not even let it get there. I hope he can focus on his satellites and focus on Tesla, because Tesla seems to kind of be falling off. Go focus on your babies. you've already completely brought the value down of X. I'm sure you would be happy to let it go. This is the most I've ever called it X, but I want to be completely 100% politically correct when I address Elon and what he's doing. I'm sure Twitter's not even worth $1 billion. I'm sure Mark Cuban could purchase it and it would be something like chump change for Mark Cuban. So fingers crossed on that. And that is all I have for this episode of Experiencing GhiaLogic. Hopefully you learned something today that will help you become more culturally competent. Yeah, that's the free game I have for you on this episode. Please follow and subscribe to Experiencing GhiaLogic on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Rate, review, share, subscribe, all that, run it up. And I will talk to you all next time. Mwah.